Hey Mbumba Clan, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Zinke.
And I'm Musiso.
And we are
the Mlangenis.
Yes guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, you do want to know of the one house rule, the Mlangeni house rule, and that is to
simply click subscribe and join the family.
Yes guys, and for our returning MCs guys, welcome back. So guys, this is part 2 of the previous video. If you haven't watched the video, please go and watch. And now it's my turn to ask, and when I ask, I make sure. So guys, I hope you will enjoy this. Sibu is out here representing the boys.
When I answer, I forget.
So guys, without further ado, let us get okay. So I'm basically going to be asking my husband weird, awkward questions that girls are afraid to ask, but here I am guys, advocating for you. I hope I do a good job. Please tell me how I do, and please tell us how you judge Sisi's answers, ne? So without further ado guys, let us get into the video.
Disclaimer guys, I'm answering for myself and not for anyone else. Y'all might have a different opinion, but you know what? These are my answers. Okay, my favorite. Mine.
Okay, so first question, I'm starting with one that I feel is serious because the rest of my questions are one themed.
Okay.
But let me ask the first question.
What am I theme? Okay.
Yeah.
Ask.
So do guys call each other out? Like when you're doing bullshit, like in a group of friends, guys, do you guys call each other out, or are there power dynamics in friendships, in guys' friendships, where you know, just as it can be the good witty when there's a party, there's the one that will fetch the girls, the one that will bring the alcohol, the one that knows the hot spots, but do you guys call each other when one is doing something offending or wrong?
I feel there's always that one guy. There's always that one guy that will always bring up the issue that, dude, here you dropping the ball, or no, man, just do it like this. You know, there's always a sounding board in a group of guys.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's up to the person to listen or not. You know. Also, it brings about tension. Also, it brings about friction. I've found myself in that position before. Yeah. So. To answer your question,
you do call each other out.
Yes.
But
the person needs to listen and respond.
Okay.
But some people are just stubborn.
So, but are they like Beyonces of the group? Like, I'm a ring leader. Like in guys' friendships, are they ring leaders? Because I'm saying this because I've watched one video where this guy was like, there are ring leaders in guys, like groups. And sometimes you can't speak out because it's a certain someone, and another person who can approach that certain someone, maybe they will listen better than when it comes from another. So unama levels, there's levels.
No, no, that's true, and I think it's not a okay with my friends. It's not a matter of being a ring leader or not. But yes, there's alpha males, there's you know, dominant characters, you know, and then there's those who are reserved, but it doesn't stop them to voicing out their concern or to saying what's the issue or to calling out the guy, you know. But they are how you relate. If I relate better with you, obviously I'll be in the better position. Or when you know, just you know what I mean, when you know what I mean. So it's always have to identify who does this person relate with better, and then
Alright, so that was my first question. Right?
Hey.
So that was my only deep questions, guys.
Like that was a discussion.
That was like a discussion on its own,
you know what I mean?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So let us get into my theme. Most of my questions are sexual because guys, you know, ladies, guys, we always want to know what happens in like men's minds, like versus our mind.
Okay.
So, but to start it off, let me just ask, which physical feature of mine do you find sexually attractive?
Man, I love movies. Right?
You like who?
Like, I love them.
Okay, baby Nick. So how does sex feel for guys? Because for ladies there's the opening and the place, and then you bring the things. So I just want to know how sex feels for a guy.
It's
not the it's so nice, pleasurable, whatever, but like how does it physically feel, if I may say?
I think it's the warmth.
Yeah.
And the moist.
Yeah.
And yeah, more than anything, I think obviously that's the you're asking me the physical when you not the emotional part of it, not when I'm about to ejaculate, how the contact basically, because it's there, it's the friction and the moisture, the heat, the warmth. It does something, man. Yes.
Okay.
You don't know what to get, Okay.
So, also, do men get nervous? Do men get nervous about doing it the first time? Like, not obviously. I think for men as well. If it's your first time, you are nervous. But I'm asking that first time, and when let's say you meet a new partner, and it's gonna be the first time you do the deed, do you get nervous?
I think at the back of your mind, I'll speak for myself. It's a matter of, I need to make sure. You know what I mean? Like I need to perform. I need to deliver. Because I don't know what your expectations are. And I don't know what impression I might have given you.
Oh, when you were still chanting and
yes, and also, so I have to meet up to your expectation. I have to try and meet up to your expectations that I don't know.
Yes.
And try feel good that no Spanili, you know what I mean?
So you do get nervous and anxious.
You do think about it and you're like, hey,
did I?
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah. Because that small things can dent your ego. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
so when you say that, now I'm thinking of another question. Does it matter, after our first time, if I say something or I keep quiet? Like, what's better, if I keep quiet or we speak about it? Not even maybe directly, no the week. Do you expect me to be like, oh, that was great? Or do you expect us to talk about that first time?
And I think no news, it's good news.
Guys, news, good news.
But at the same time, you still want that, for my ego.
Yes.
I still want that,
that it was some sort of it was nice, I enjoyed.
Not even directly about it. You can be like, I enjoyed myself. It was nice seeing you and such kind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Begura, but everything really was right. Did I do the right things?
Okay. So also, do men, because in entanglements and flings, there's certain relationships where it's no strings attached, and it's always said that girls catch feelings, basically. Girls will catch feelings. I don't know, you can act tough or whatever, but I just feel when it comes to sex, and especially if it's gonna be on a regular, but no strings attached, I feel you will catch feelings. So I want to know, do guys catch feelings?
We just act tough.
But you do catch feelings. I
mean, we just, we gangster like that. We don't catch feelings. Also, you
think about it.
You think about it and you're like, I lost a good one there.
Yeah.
Or, I know, I think I'm falling hard for this girl.
Oh.
At the same time, it could be that he was just there for that.
Yeah, and I'm not speaking about one night stand type of thing.
But the moment you start spending time with the person, sleeping with the person several times, and you develop an emotional connection. Whether you are a Bruce Lee or a Van Damme or a Jackie Chan, or you do develop a connection with that person. You are either sexually attracted to them.
Yes.
You can that feeling can be you caught that. You miss them in that sense.
Oh.
Okay. So we do catch feelings in that sense.
excuse me, speaking about catching feelings in that sense, ne? I'm a feelings, ne? Are there certain things that you would do, like experience, ne, with someone sexually, like sexual experiences, that you wouldn't do with your committed partner? Like in terms of you would rather have a bad and there's certain things that you would do with somebody, but once you get like into a committed relationship, you wouldn't do things that you did with a fling with someone.
I believe that characters are different. Characters are different. People are comfortable in doing certain things and some are not comfortable in doing certain things. It's just a matter of knowing your partner, basically. You know, what I think can work for you might not work for someone else. You know, what I have with you and I then take that same methodology and I go apply it elsewhere, it might not work. Because people are different. They got enticed by different things.
Yes.
So just learn to understand how the person responds when you do certain things. Just pay attention and get deep.
While we're on that, why is it so uncomfortable for most guys to speak about their sexual experiences with past people? Like when I speak to you, and I know maybe for example that you've slept with somebody else, why is it uncomfortable for you to like tell me about your things? Like yes, you did say Uti, people are different and stuff. Maybe what happened then, maybe I don't feel comfortable with it. But like, why is it hard for guys to like speak about their sexual past experiences to their present partners?
Because, like I said, you start. The mind works in weird ways.
Yeah.
You know, you'll start. The moment we get into the engagement, then you'll start thinking, oh, okay, am I,
like comparisons.
Then you compare yourself to that. You understand? So that's why you don't bring it up. That's why you don't even, I don't see a point where I should ask my partner Uti, unless we have clearly, when we have an open discussion and we talk about what makes you excited, it's from an experience.
Yeah.
So
but not specifically with that person or whatever.
Yes. So okay. I come back, know how to explore the person you're with.
Okay.
Listen and respond, basically.
And does size matter? When I mean this by, do you feel as a guy, that guys with bigger penises don't have to work as much as guys with smaller ones, thicker ones, thin ones, long ones, short ones? So does size matter, or what matters is how you use whatever you have?
So one, it's hard for me to answer this one because the person you're giving pleasure to, I feel like those are the ones to answer. The ladies have a better perspective.
Okay.
They are the better judges for that. But I feel like just use what you got, No, but honestly, I mean, people are pleasured by different things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might find that, the bigger it is, the more friction, maybe the thicker, there's a lot of friction. It reaches points where a smaller one hit. It might be it might not be, it might be uncomfortable for the lady. But maybe the other lady can enjoy it. So it's different. So that's why I need to, just use what you got and do your thing.
Okay. And in your bathrooms, I've seen from movies, so there's your stools where you guys pee. Some have cubicles, some don't. And y'all need to whip it out when it's time to pee. Do you contour your eye? Do you compare each other's dinglings as guys in the bathrooms because they're there out in the open? Or do you focus on why you are there?
Speaking for myself, I just do my thing and just move on with life. I know because obviously I can't now act like I mean, I have the same thing, so maybe his is longer, or it's
So you do see the difference.
No, obviously very hard different. It's like it's like you seeing someone else with boobs that are smaller than yours.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, it's natural. It's a natural reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so another one. Okay, the last penis question
Oh
is,
my good God.
how does it feel? How does...
Yo.
Because that's one thing that, babies, that's the one thing they see that it's different. Because when children are still small, the baby child doesn't have boobs yet, So the difference is that this one is flat and this one is just dangling there.
Okay.
So,
Ask your question.
with it dangling in a swimming pool, does it float?
No, man. I need to. You are wearing stuff to,
But do you always wear? You don't always wear tight stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
What happens to it?
Obviously, yeah. No, obviously you will dangle.
But it doesn't float.
No, it doesn't float. It's
like when you
gravity,
when you're standing upright, baby.
Yeah, gravity.
It's dangling down. It's not floating.
And because of the temperature, it works with its own temperature as well. Usually it's lesser than the body's temperature.
Okay.
So it will pull back to get.
It shrinks. Does it shrink?
To get temperature from the body.
Yeah.
Because the water is cold.
Yeah.
So to keep itself warm.
Yeah.
Or to, it'll, but when it's hot, it'll.
Also, when it's cold, it shrinks.
Yes.
And then when it's hot, it can nicely.
Yeah, but when it shrink down, I need to get it from here to here. You know what I mean? I mean that it just draws a bit back, trying to attach itself to the body.
Do you play with your penis? Like
These are the last penis questions.
Okay, fine. I'm done with penis questions. Okay, so I want to know, because I don't want this video to be long. Oh my gosh, I got so excited with these questions. Why are guys comfortable with having female friends but not comfortable with their partners having male friends? So it's easy for a guy to be like, that's my female friend, but they don't want their partners to have like guy friends. But when I was in your relation with your friend.
No, but honestly, if a guy feels that is a problem,
you must take note of it.
Yeah, must take note of it.
Just like the girl can be like, this girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're gonna tell me, you're this friend of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I need to cut ties.
Alright, so do men know when they're in a relationship with someone, do they know that they're not gonna get married to this girl and basically waste your time? Until that time comes where they're like, okay, now I think I wanna be serious. Do you know if you're not gonna be with someone, but you can date that person for a year, but you're still staying there, basically you're wasting their time, but do you know?
No, but yeah, you do. I believe you do.
Yeah.
I believe you do. If you know the type of woman that you want and the type of woman you see yourself married to one day, and the type of woman that you're with now,
So why are you wasting the girl's time?
No, and sometimes you do know, and sometimes you don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes
it comes.
You're like, okay, these are things maybe I'll be able to live with. These are things maybe I'll be able to tolerate. These are things maybe, but time is your hammer, and you're like, I actually know. That's I say it.
Okay, I think that was all.
Is it?
Yes.
I think that was all. Penis this, penis that, penis this, penis that.
So guys, that was my questions that I have. Please comment down below, and if you have more questions, or just tell us how we did. Which one did you enjoy? Did you enjoy this one, or did you enjoy the one where Sue was asking me questions?
I already know which one you guys enjoyed.
But still, babe.
Guys, we love you. We love you so much. Don't forget to
subscribe, like, guys. Please subscribe and be part of the Mbumba Clan. If your subscribers in red, you haven't subscribed, so please be part of the Mbumba Clan and click that subscribe button. Subscribe so that it's gray. Like, comment, and share. Also, just make sure your notifications are at with the all options, so that when we post, you receive, and you watch, and you share, and you like, and you comment, and all of that things. But guys, that was it from us today.
Really appreciate you, Wafetu, and until next time.
Bye.
Shop of way too.